What it do, Niner fam? Now, this one right here, greatest team of all time. But that's to, your liking, which is the greatest team of all time. Now, of course, you got the 72 Dolphins. They had an undefeated season. As much as the NFL, the referees, Roger Goodell tried to cheat for the Kansas City Chiefs, they wasn't going to have no undefeated season. Even that this last year when they were cheating at their peak, the Bills still beat them. The Bills still beat them, and the referees was they was pulling out every stop, but they still got beat. So even with cheating, you know what I'm saying, it couldn't be done. Now, back then, you got to think about it. They went undefeated. You know what I'm saying, you know how hard that is. It's not hard. Look, okay, if you got a good team, and you get into the Super Bowl, what do? They usually sit their starters. They usually sit their starters towards the end of the season. Now, remember, this was when 72. Look, that 72 year, Mahomes he couldn't even been on the field nowhere around anybody in 72. He wouldn't even been in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? So if people thinking even Tom Brady said those years was some of the years that, all these calls for the offense and that they wasn't doing nothing like that. It was strictly on defense, you know what I'm saying? Defense. And they was letting people just take big hits, you know what I'm saying? But now, them 85 Bears. Ooh, them 85 Bears. You know what I'm saying? That 4-6 defense, you just couldn't stop it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it eventually got stopped. You know what I'm saying? But them 85 Bears, you couldn't stop it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? The Patriots. Well, the Patriots, Tom Brady. Saying once Tom Brady figured out, well, it wasn't even Tom Brady. Once the Patriots seen that they trying to mirror the Niners, because that's what they did. Basically, you got Tom Brady, you tried to mirror the Niners with the West Coast offense. You know what I'm saying? And, the rest is history. So he's good. The Rams. What, the greatest show on turf? Rams are good. You know what I'm saying? Rams was good. They had some good players. You feel me? They had some good players. I ain't gonna knock them. You feel me? But look at that. They say the greatest team of all time. They got the 89 Niners. Yeah, I remember the Niners was a dynasty. So they've had plenty of, you know what I'm saying, years where they could have picked any one of those. You know what I'm saying? But they say 89. Them 78 Steelers. Like, look, when you say the Steelers, you always talk about defense because 78. That's why I say, man, them years, it was about defense. That's why you know how hard it is for the Dolphins to have to go in 72 and go undefeated. So, you got to have the 78 Steelers there. And then the 92 Cowboys. Yeah, they was good. I ain't going to hate on them. They was good. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So, this is on you guys to think who is the greatest team of all time. But now, see at the bottom, it has other. Who do you think is the greatest team of all time? Say, leave it in the comments. Leave it in the comments. Let me know who you think was the greatest team of all time. I'm saying, now I can always go with the Niners. I can always go with the Niners. No problem. Niners, greatest team of all time. I can always go with the Niners. Montana, Rice, Lyon. I can go with the Niners. You know what I'm saying? But that's my preference. Let me know what your preference is. Leave it in the comments. Peace. I'm out of here.